What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Swiftly back with another NBA 2K25 video, and in today's video, I have another episode of badge breakdowns for you guys. As you can see on your screen, today's episode we are going to be discussing the shooting badge set shot specialist, and I'm going to try to only say that once because I swear to God that those three words are like a tongue twister. I always somehow mess it up saying set shot specialist, set shot specialist. I promise you can't say that 5 times in a row. But anyway, uh, if you read the description, you'll see that the badge says that set shot specialist boosts chances of knocking down standstill jump shots. Now, when you read the description, it just sounds like, catch and shoot, right? But that's not what this badge is. This badge is like catch and shoot mixed with what is the badge name, man? It's like catch and shoot mixed with stop and pop, mixed with like catch and shoot mixed with stop and pop mixed with like I forgot what the other badge is, but it's like 3 badges in basically one. This badge isn't going to just pop on catch and shoot standstill shots, but it's also going to pop when, like again, like I said, stop and pop. If you dribble and then stop and then just shoot, as long as you're not moving, shooting a fade or a leaner, and you're just standing still in a spot where you stop and shoot, you're going to get the boost from the badge as well too. So again, it's like catch and shoot, it's like stop and pop, and then I don't know, I'll probably remember what the other badge is later on down the line, but it's basically 2 badges in one. It's 2K22 stop and pop, and then it's also like a catch and shoot boost as well too. Now, in my opinion, because there's only 5 badges in this game, and I said this before the game came out, that shooting was going to be absolutely screwed because they took a lot of the boost out of the game. Shooting was going to be kind of cursed, and I was pretty much right and correct in assuming that shooting would be cursed. But this here is the most important badge in the game, in my opinion, when it comes to shooting. This badge is more important than Limitless Range. This badge is more important than Mini Marksman. To me, this badge is honestly more important than Deadeye and Shifty Shooter, if you ask me, because this is just going to be your baseline badge for if you want to be a consistent shooter in this game. Mini Marksman is very situational of, having a taller defender and being a shorter offensive player. Limitless Range is only going to kick in at a certain extent. Shifty Shooter is only going to kick in when you're, shooting moving fades and leaners and, spin shots and things of that nature. And Deadeye is the only other badge that it is going to kick in on pretty much any given circumstance as long as somebody's closing out on you. So that makes Deadeye and Set Shot Specialist, just based off of that alone, the 2 most important badges in NBA 2K25, in my opinion. Now, the thing is, I was using Deadeye. I've used all 4 levels of Deadeye. I've used bronze, I've used silver, I've used gold and Hall of Fame. And then I took my +1 off of Deadeye and I put it onto Set Shot Specialist. And I was running silver and gold Set Shot Specialist for the longest. And then when I put that +1 onto my Set Shot Specialist for Hall of Fame Set Shot Specialist, I promise you, my shooting percentage easily increased by like 6 to 7% off of just me putting that badge from gold to Hall of Fame. So just off of that alone, I just feel like I'm way more of a consistent shooter. This is the #1 shooting badge in NBA 2K25, and if you don't get any other badge, you should be striving for this badge on at least if you want to be consistent, you want at least anywhere between silver and gold. Really, you should be shooting for gold. You know what I'm saying? I have it marked to 99 because I just want to show off, like, the legendary badges. But you really should be trying to shoot for what do you need for gold? Let's see. You need a 89 mid range or an 89 3 for gold. And that's pretty high. That's pretty high to need that for gold. Most builds aren't going to get that, especially, those stretches, those fours, those stretch bigs, the fives. They're not going to really be getting that badge on gold. They're going to be getting like silver at the most. They're going to be getting like around here, like an 80, 82-ish three ball. And that's if, you go a little bit lower on the wingspan. You don't go max wingspan. You go max wingspan, you're looking at like a 77, 76 around here, maybe 79-ish type of three ball. So if you could get that 78 threshold and then just put your +1 on this to get gold set shot specialist, then you're in business. You'll be able to, consistently hit. Again, I tell people all the time for the tips of like shooting, make sure you get your hot spots, make sure you get your lethal spots, and try to always shoot in your lethal spots. My lethal spots are right wing and left wing. I try to make sure that I'm always on the wing. I don't go corner. Yeah, the corner is the easier shot, but that's not where my lethal spots is, so I don't even try to go corner. I always go right wing or left wing, depending on if I'm the point guard or if I'm the two guard or small forward. If I'm the two guard or small forward, I go on whichever side the PG's not on. So if the PG's on the left side, I go right wing. If the PG's right wing or right side, I go left wing. But these are the things that's going to help you just be a more consistent, better shooter. I am going to eventually put out a guide on, being a better shooter, how to become a better shooter, how to become more consistent, but that will be coming out later on down the line. But this is going to be your bread and butter badge if you just want to be able to shoot and stretch the floor. Again, you should be striving to hit at least gold set shot specialist. Really anything under gold, and it's really going to be a coin toss. Now, if you really know your jumper, then you probably can get by with silver. But honestly, Hall of Fame is where I noticed the real jump. Gold, silver to gold, it was just like, in my opinion. But gold to Hall of Fame is where I noticed a difference. Now, it could just be that I was just really learning my jumper a little bit better and learning my jump shot cue, but I honestly felt, just in my opinion, my shots were more consistent. I went from shooting like, 1 for 3, 2 for 5 to like shooting 2 for 4, 3 for 5, 4 for 8. I even had a game where I was like 6 for 10 from 3. I've had like way more consistent games shooting using with this badge on Hall of Fame set shot specialist than I did on any other level. Gold, silver, bronze, whatever. Hall of Fame to me is where it's at. And if you can obviously go higher than Hall of Fame, which is going to cost a lot, you're looking at a 98 three ball. But really, you can just get a 95 and use your +1 and get that legend. So at the minimum, you're looking at a 95 three ball for legend set shot specialist. But if you can get that 95 three ball for my shorter guards, it is definitely worth it to have that badge. I wouldn't even focus too much on mini marksman, limitless range. The only other badge that I would even consider trying to focus on getting like that high is Deadeye. But honestly, set shot specialist is hands down the #1 shooting badge in the game. This is the badge that everybody should be striving to make sure that they have on their build, period. Any build. I don't care if it's a slashing build, whatever. Even if you could just get this on bronze, even though you're a slasher, that will make the difference, between being able to hit, every now and then. When dudes are sagging off you, you're going to be able to hit now, because you have that set shot specialist badge. Even if it's just on bronze with like a 75 midi or a 3 ball or something like that, you'll still be a little bit more consistent than if you don't have the badge. So again, my recommendation personally for me, if you can get Hall of Fame, definitely try to get Hall of Fame. Again, you only need like what? A 90. Wait, hold on. Let me lower this mid range because I just want to make sure that I'm looking at the right thing. So for gold, you need a 89 3 ball. So if you could get an 89 3 ball and then use your +1, you can get Hall of Fame. I feel like that's pretty good. But if you can get to a 95 for Hall of Fame and then throw your +1 and get legend, that would even be even better, man. It's been your boy Swiftly. Please be sure to drop a like, and comment down below what you think about the Set Shot Specialist badge and what level you're going to be losing. It's been your boy Swiftly. I'm out, y'all. Peace.